Approaching. So to celebrate, we're talking all things turkey this week. And here to kick off day one of Turkey Week is Trace Arnold, owner of 3 Stacks Smoke and Tap House up in my hood, Frisco. And I tell you how much I love, love, love coming to your restaurant.
We appreciate you coming by.
I love it. So how are you guys doing turkey up this Thanksgiving?
Because it smells amazing in here
Really
right now.
good.
Right?
Beyond amazing.
We're going to offer a whole smoked turkey. We've also got a turkey breast, and then we've got a brisket, of course, and you can get sausage, and then any of our sides that you'd like, however you'd like, by the pint, by the quart, or even pan.
And I always think it's really convenient for people who don't necessarily like to cook. Maybe it's just too much. You've got young kids. You can go and get your whole meal and it's ready for you, which is what I love about it.
Yeah, and it's like you got 3 or 4 people and you don't want so much left over. It's a great place.
And you still have leftovers, though. So
Yeah.
how would we dress this bad boy?
First thing you want to do with a turkey is to get one, 10, 12, 14 pounds. This is about a 12-pound turkey. Thaw it out really good, and then once you have it thawed out, this is a little thermometer. Make sure it's poked in. Now, what I like to do is I take a little bit of olive oil, a light olive oil, or even a vegetable oil, and we're just going to kind of, it's already been washed and dried.
Is that what's going to give it its tan while it's baking?
It does. It kind of moisturizes a little bit so the rub will stick to it.
There you go.
So you kind of hit the wings and don't forget any part of it.
He's massaging the turkey.
Yeah, don't be afraid to rub
Get in there.
Get in there.
Rub her down.
Rub the turkey.
Yeah, and then what I use is our Texas Love Rub. We use this on a lot of stuff at 3 Stacks, and you kind of sprinkle it. Just salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and a couple other secret ingredients. I can't tell you everything.
Oh, yum. It smells good.
And make sure you have a baster, because you want to take that baster. This turkey is going to make its own little broth. You can start off with a little chicken broth if you like to, and have it in this pan and use that baster to pull it out and kind of hit it.
And how often would you recommend basting your bird?
I do it about every hour.
Okay.
Nice.
And when I'm at home, when I'm cooking at home, I like to cook on the big green egg. And so
yeah.
I get
Of course you do.
I get that thing fired up, and that old turkey just kind of rolls. Now being the rib whisperer and all, I like to put a little rib rub on it.
Speaking of which, do you know they have adult lollipops at his restaurants? They're the ribs.
Yum.
They just fall off the bone.
Yum.
We call it candy on a stick.
Yes,
now this,
it's so good.
This is a little bit of sweet with a little bit of heat. Now this will give it a nice color. Now that'll sit on there. You can kind of just rub it in.
All right.
And it'll sit there and let your bird sit out about 15, 20 minutes, before you actually go into the smoker or your oven, whichever one you're using. And it helps let it all stick to it.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
That seems so easy.
It's real easy. I mean, it's really, well, make sure you clean it out, too,
Right.
because there's a neck and the giblets and all the stuff in there. No, it's real easy. A turkey's real easy to do. The thing is, you don't want to cook it too hot, too fast.
Right.
It's kind of like barbecue or brisket. You want low and slow.
Okay, so how long for something like this and on what temperature?
Well, I do it about 225 degrees, and it's going to be about 6 hours.
Wow.
About an hour per pound or every 2 pounds. So, yeah, and this thing here will pop out when the breast is done, but it's also helpful to have a digital thermometer. That's always great when you're cooking with anything. And you want that turkey to be about 165 degrees. Any poultry, you want 165 degrees internal temperature.
Now, I find sometimes if you use a digital thermometer, that may have popped out, but you stick it in between the leg, it'll say it's only like 150.
Yeah, the thigh.
Yeah,
you
so-
always want to go into the thigh
Okay.
right down there or in the middle of the leg. But the
right.
thigh is right down here, and it's one of the bigger parts of the turkey.
So make sure it's 165. All right. So we have one ready to do the magic
Yeah.
of TV, right?
See.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
This is getting me in the mood for Turkey Day big time.
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. Look at these muscles.
Look at that. You did so well with your turkey. Look how pretty that
you.
is. Are you going to cut
Betty
it for us so we
Crocker
can
over
taste
here.
it?
I can, you bet. So if you want to come to 3 Stacks, you go to 3stacksbbq.com, and you can get the turkey, the brisket, the turkey breast, the burgundy mushrooms, the macaroni and cheese, the cream cheesy corn bake, the green beans, sauteed green beans, loaded mashed potatoes, or we have our sweet potato souffle. Those are all great Thanksgiving or Christmas side dishes.
And don't
These
forget the
sides look
rolls and the
amazing.
cornbread.
Yeah.
Y'all have all that up
Yeah.
there too, right?
We do.
And that's like your specialty, the cheesy corn bake.
Yeah, that cream. Yeah.
So
I'm
good.
so excited for commercial break so we can dig in.
What are we waiting for?
So if you
You're
guys
ready?
don't feel like
Yeah,
cooking
let's
for
do
the
it.
holidays, be sure to get your holiday meal from 3 Stacks Smoke and Tap House. I'm so excited to try. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
and
you.
when we're back, November is Alzheimer's Month, and we're talking about an organization that's doing great things. Stay tuned.